Vicky White, the woman who helped a capital murder suspect escape from the Lauderdale County Jail, is now dead after a police chase in Evansville, Indiana. That is where we begin your News 19 at 10. Welcome in, everyone. I'm Greg Screws.
I'm Emily Forrester. Vicky White was taken to the hospital after that chase this afternoon. Now, Vanderburgh County Sheriff Dave Wedding says Vicky shot herself after crashing the truck she was driving with escaped inmate Casey White. The coroner there says Vicky died just after 7 tonight at Evansville Deaconess Midtown Hospital. There will be an autopsy tomorrow morning. The 16-year Lauderdale County Sheriff's Office veteran and former Assistant Director of Corrections at the jail had been on the run with Casey for 11 days.
So as for Casey White, he's in custody awaiting extradition to Alabama to face escape charges. And meanwhile, he still faces a capital murder charge for the 2015 killing of Connie Ridgway. That case is the reason he was in the Lauderdale County Detention Center at the time of his escape. It was scheduled to go on trial June 13th, but just this evening, Judge Benjamin Graves called an emergency status conference hearing, and that is set for noon tomorrow. Lauderdale County Sheriff Rick Singleton says whenever Casey does make it back to the detention center, he doesn't expect him to be there long. And meanwhile, tonight we're learning Vicky White had been voted Corrections Employee of the Year for the county. The award ceremony was set for next week.
Now, News 19's Addison Willman spoke with the sheriff tonight. Addison is live at the Lauderdale County Courthouse. How is the sheriff taking the news of Vicky's death?
Yeah, we spoke with the sheriff about an hour ago, and he explained it that the department was going through a circle of emotions over the past 2 weeks, starting with grief, then denial, then anger, and now back to grief. But he says this is the news conference that he's wanted to give for the last 2 weeks. And he says that while he isn't sure while they were in southern Indiana, he is glad that no members of the police department or members of the public were injured. Casey and Vicky White traveled more than 300 miles after escaping from the Lauderdale County Jail while on the run. They first ditched a vehicle in Williamson County, Tennessee, near Bethesda. The two then made their way north to Evansville, Indiana. Sheriff Singleton called it a very stressful, long week and a half. He credits tips from the public as to what led to their capture. And now that Casey White is in custody, Singleton says he will face justice.
We've already made arrangements with the Department of Corrections. He will be brought here for arraignment. If it's 2 o'clock in the morning, it doesn't matter. The judge has agreed to come out. He will be arraigned and immediately transferred to the Department of Corrections.
Again, Vicky White died tonight as a result of a self-inflicted gun wound. Sheriff Singleton says he held no ill will towards her. Now, we're not sure how soon Casey will be brought back to Florence, but we will continue to follow it closely. For now, live in Lauderdale County, Addison Willman, News 19.
So again, in June, Casey White was supposed to go on trial for the murder of Connie Ridgway. Connie murdered in 2015. Her case went cold until Casey White confessed to the murder in 2020.
District Attorney Chris Connolly says he has kept the Ridgway family updated throughout this process. He says after the two suspects were finally captured today, contacting Ridgway's loved ones was his first priority.
And that was our first priority when we found out that they were captured, is to let them know that, and we've done that, so they know. And I mean, that's one of the really sad things about this, that after finally being able to indict him for her murder, of having this twist and turn in that case, it's got to be devastating to them, so we look forward to bringing him to justice.
Connie Ridgway's family says they feel relieved the search is finally over.
White already serving a 75-year prison sentence for a string of violent crimes when he confessed to being paid to kill Connie Ridgway. And News 19's Archie Snowden spoke to one of the sons of Connie Ridgway and has her reaction.
All right, thank you, Greg. Austin Williams said that he and his family are finding it tougher to celebrate Mother's Day after learning that the person responsible for taking his mother's life had escaped from prison. But now that he's been captured, they have to live there. They want to live through what their mother once lived once again.
I'm feeling amazing.
Austin Williams says that in the beginning, looking at the timeline from the escape to the 11-day on the run for Casey and Vicky White, it appeared to have no end.
The chances were against us, given Casey's history, the timeline, all that. It just didn't seem like it was going to end very well. That was very likely. So we've just been hoping and praying for the best possible outcome. And it looks like we've gotten it.
After almost 2 weeks on the run, the manhunt for Casey White and Vicky White has ended in a police chase in Indiana. But it was a very tough week for Austin and his family. White was already serving a 75-year prison term when he allegedly confessed to the fatal stabbing of Ridgeway by reason of mental disease. That never sat well with the family. He says his mother never had a chance to meet any of her grandchildren. Celebrating Mother's Day with her killer on the loose was very unsettling.
I kind of try to explain to them like who she is, and they get mixed up thinking she's my nana. Like, no, she's not my nana, she's your nana. So it's kind of hard to kind of explain to them what's going on.
Casey White was scheduled to face a judge on June 13th for the murder of Ridgeway. Williams said that he is thankful that the Lauderdale County District Attorney Chris Connolly called he and his family immediately to make them aware of the capture of White, whose getaway vehicle was found Friday just minutes from his home in Rutherford County.
It's just night and day difference. It's like a huge relief. It feels like a miracle has happened. It's just night and day from, being heavy, hard to sleep to like, wow, the sun's shining again.
The Sheriff Rick Singleton says that Casey White will never see the light of day again. Austin Williams hopes that will never happen. He says that he and his family hope for a different outcome for Vicky White. Emily?
All right, thank you, Archie. Now, we have learned surveillance video appeared to show Casey White at a car wash in Indiana last Tuesday. The car wash manager described to News Nation how he noticed the truck and why he says it was suspicious.
Next morning, I get up at 6 o'clock to take my granddaughter to school. It's still there. I take her to school at Bossy. Get back at 7:30. The truck's still there. I walk up to the truck and I think, oh my God, this is probably this guy from Alabama.
And that led the manager to contact U.S. Marshals, who said that tip helped lead them to finding Casey and Vicky White. The two were found in a hotel, and a vehicle chase ensued throughout Evansville.
The Marshals Task Force officers intercepted them, actually collided with them to try to end the pursuit. When this occurred, the female driver of the vehicle shot herself, and the passenger was injured, not too seriously. They've both been taken to local hospitals to be examined for their injuries. Her injuries are very serious.
And again, Vicky White has since died at the hospital in Evansville, and Lauderdale County Sheriff Rick Singleton says he's relieved no members of the public nor any other members of law enforcement were hurt while they were on the run or during the capture. You can get a closer look at News 19's extensive coverage of the manhunt for Casey White and Vicky White on WHNT.com and on our news app in the special Manhunt Inmate and Former Jailer tab.